What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert Unofficial, and today we're back. I think we're trying to do the Melodic Alloy, I think it's episode. I don't know, I've been out of town for over a week now in the wilderness, camping and doing all that fun stuff, so I think this is where we're at. Also, I don't know how, but somehow the settings got messed up. So I might be a little loud this episode. I tried turning it down, like it switched my mic settings and all that, but probably enough to be able to tell, or be able to notice a difference, that's what I should say, between what's happening here. So what I'm thinking is to get Melodic Alloy, which is the main goal today, we're gonna need mana, cobalt, plutonium, depleted fuel, and empowered palace crystal block. The empowered palace crystal block we don't need to worry about, and the mana infused metal is actually very easy to make. We just need to put it in an advanced metallurgic infuser, so I'm just gonna make sure that yeah. So that's definitely okay. We can also do a block of mana steel with a diamond. That's a 1-to-1 ratio, so that's 9 mana steel for 9 infused metal, but if we do it this way, it is 4-to-6, so that's a better ratio. We'll go with advanced metallurgic routes. So let's do that real quick. Let's get a recipe together for that and just throw that in. Recipe, please. Boom, boom. I hate how it never likes that. Mana steel was 1, 2, 3, 4. A diamond. Nope, just 1 diamond. And then we get 1. Can I increase you, please? Alright. Alright, it turns out we already had a pattern for it, but I don't like that pattern, so because it was the metallurgic infuser route, so we just need this, and we need 6, and there we go. So now I need to go remove the previous pattern we had, which is this. Get rid of that. We don't need your pattern anymore. We come home, chuck it back in here, and then go upstairs. Bam, now we can get mana infused, so let's make sure it works. I can't do it on this, I forgot. Mana infuse, take away 10. Let's make 12. Should be really fast. Mana infused. Yep, 12. There we go. Cool. So that's taken care of. Now we just need a pattern to make the block. There we go. One of these. I forgot how many patterns there are. There we go. All right, mana infused, done. Oh wait, that was cobalt, wasn't it? Oops. The block of cobalt. How much cobalt do we have? 300. Okay, we're already crafting cobalt. Okay. So we already have seeds for that. So another easy craft for us. There we go. Block of cobalt is done. Now these two are going to be hard. Alright, so it looks like our only option here is to make a fission reactor. That's the only way we can get it. I don't know how much power the fission reactor generates, but it looks like we have it. Build a multi-block reactor using reactor casing, reactor cells, controllers, and moderator blocks. Place a controller along an edge at a corner or within one of the faces of the structure. So you could have said anywhere. You really could have said anywhere. So let's get all the materials we need for this. I'm also thinking that since we want the smallest, I mean, not the smallest, since all we want is the fuel, I don't care at all about the power. I'm thinking we can make like a super inefficient reactor and just turn it on whenever we need the fuel, is what I'm thinking. But we'll see how we can do that. All right, I think I've got it all worked out here. So if you go online to Google and you use the Nuclear Crafts website, the LEU-235.com, they have a Enigmatica 2 like config thing. So if you go on there and put in dimensions you want, what you want it to be optimized for, limitations you want to put in there and then hit generate, it'll actually use like intelligence and all that to generate the best thing for whatever you want. And we want the heat convert, or not the heat conversion. We want to optimize for fuel usage, so we want it to burn through it as fast as possible, is what I'm trying to say. And to do that in a 10 by 10, we need about 600 casings and a lot of coolers. But with that being said, it also looks like it's going to generate more power than our current fusion reactor does. I wasn't expecting that, but we'll see. The casings actually aren't that expensive. Need a lot of graphite and a lot of all this other stuff, but really not bad. Huh. So I'll get the casing started, and then I'll get the coolers going too. Just got a quest done for the alloy smelter. I don't know if I recorded this part or not, but I did this because we can make Enderium pretty easily through this and other recipes as well. And right now we have a simple smelter, so I want to upgrade that. All right, we're going to need a total of 416 cryothium coolers. Do not have enough boron. That's... Do we have the ore? Yeah. Let's see. All right, now we should be good for a total of 416 boron. Very nice. 1600 snowballs. Only 800 blizz rods. Another 1,000 steel. And away we go. All right, we need about, oh, what is it? 416 reactor casings. So let's go ahead, see if we can craft that up. Sure can. Any heavy hits I need to replenish after this? Nope. Looks good. That's thank God we've been saving up our lithium though. That'd have been a pain. Now, surprisingly, we'll need about 16 redstone coolers. And then we're going to need 16 gold, 16, I think it's helium, and 8 water. We are once again out of gold, or really low on it actually. So I think what we need to do is just throw in this batch of gold and then make some gold seeds for mystical agriculture and get our gold problem solved. That's what needs to be done. Of course it won't be that easy. So we need some liquid helium for our cooling. And it looks like we'll need some weird way of getting it. So we want a super cooler with helium. Helium can come from... I am not about to make another reactor for this. I don't think we need to make another reactor, but we do have to make another series of machines. I think the uranium-238 oxide can come from isotopes. Okay, so yeah, we can do this. We can do this. And apparently there was a quest to get the decay hastener. So we don't really need whatchamacallit, this to run all the time. So I'm just gonna plug it in here to our energy conduits. Energy conduit enhanced. There we go, there we go. Decay hastener, slap that bad boy down. Cool. Alright, so now we have a fluid infuser with some liquid oxygen left in there. So let's dump in our uranium, because we need some uranium oxide. To get the helium collector, because we need a thorium-230 block, which comes from, as you might guess, let's see here, thorium-230, which is what we need, comes from a decay hastener of uranium-238. Uranium-238 comes from... let's see here, an isotope separator of uranium? So I don't think I need this actually. Hold on. Yeah, so I looked at the wrong thing. We don't even need that. So we just need to run uranium through our isotope separator in order to get the uranium-238, and then the uranium-238 goes into a decay hastener to turn into thorium-230. So next we need to craft up a decay hastener. I don't think we need that anymore. So we need a decay hastener. Okay, hastener. Let's see. Did I craft one of these? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we did. Yes, we didn't really need the uranium oxide. That was just an oopsie on my part. Dump all this, and then take the uranium-238 into our decay hastener. Where is it? Over here. Put that in there, and then we should get thorium-230. Cool. So now we got that. So yeah, we'll get the helium collector, which should give us all the helium we need for our thing. Alright, so we have our helium collector. I don't know where to put it. Right here is probably as good a place as any. Let's do it right here. And then maybe import that into the system somehow. Well, let's see. So we have our helium collector, which we needed for helium cooler. Helium cooler. This bad boy, which takes an empty cooler and a liquid. I'll just do it manually. I don't need to store it. Alright, so we do need the super cooler, which I need to crust all this for, and we need to get the helium in there, and that's how we'll get it. I don't really want to release the helium into the world. I don't know what's going to happen. So let's see, get the parts for this. Now craft this up. Oh, what is this hard carbon alloy? Diamond dust and graphite, okay. Easy. And here's our super cooler. Let's just throw it here. And let's grab our helium. Grab all buckets. And then let's see if I just toss it in there. Alright, so I'm gonna have to let that passively run to get our helium. Maybe get a little more helium collectors going actually. But then we need 8 water coolers, and then we should be good. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't need to. Maybe we can take out the old time in a bottle and let that bad boy go to work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, we got all the liquid helium. Took over 10 hours out of the time in the bottle to do it, but about 20-ish minutes to do real time. So we have, let's do add nuclear craft. So we need the reactor cells, all of these. This isn't gonna fit in one inventory, is it? All right, new backpack acquired. So we'll pour in those. Add nuclear craft. So we need all of our cryothium coolers, all of our gold coolers, the redstone coolers, and then fission reactor casing. I put that in there. We need, oh, we need 4 more. So we got our cryothium, liquid helium, redstone, gold cooler. We need our water coolers. Where's our, there we go, water cooler, 8, and we're missing one more thing, I think. Nope, never mind, it's just reactor cells. So I think this is all we need to build it. Quite a bit of materials actually. So as it stands on the website, it says it should make a little over 500,000 RF a tick. So if we combine this with our current mechanism fission reactor, we're making almost, what's it, 512, we bought 912,000 RF a tick. So we're at almost 1 million. Big step up from our 12K we were doing earlier. All right, well, we're gonna need a template manager. Because I'll tell you, so I told you guys earlier in the episode that we use the LE, hold on, let me see. All right, so it was the LEU235.com to build the reactor with the Enigmatica 2 expert settings on it, and then from there you can do whatever you want, make it however you want to be made, and then you can go it'll tell you on the bottom to download a program, and you load it up in there, and you generate a string from it, and that string should be able to go in the template manager, which we'll just slap in here. All right, so I have the string on my clipboard now. So if I paste it in, oh, there we go. Yeah, so see, it got it all. I don't know what the 888 white stuff is. That could be concerning. So there we go. I loaded the thing onto the copy paste gadget, and this is what the thing looks like. Yeah. So let's save this. Mode copy. So we should be able to just build it, I think. Let's see. All right, I switched the mode to paste, and now I can actually see where it's gonna go. Let's put it over here because nothing's really over here. And let's move it back a little bit. Paste it. Paste it. Question mark? Right there. So do I have to be on the ground to do this? So if I come over here and I say paste. Okay. I'm so confused. Why won't she work? Do I have to have the materials in my inventory, I wonder? Alright, I'm thinking the materials have to be in my inventory. Let's hope it all fits, because I'm not convinced it will. I have to put some of this away. There we go. So now it'll all fit. Okay. So I place you right there. Cool. So now I think I just need to cover this in reactor stuff. Yeah. So actually we're about to be generating a booty load of power. All right, we're out of reactor casing blocks, so I don't think I calculated it very well, so I'm gonna have to go craft some more of those, fill the rest in with glass, and then I put in 2 ports, and I'll have to fill in the backside as well. All right, never mind, the calculations were correct. You just have to make this thing into a cuboid. So cut out all the edges. Doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm gonna fill in the things I need to fill in here, and then hopefully we'll be able to get up and running. All right, we have our LEU-235 oxide. So if I just do this, okay, auto inputting. Are you awake and alive? No. So it says you can generate up to 717,000 RF a tick. But I don't think we're making anything. What says power gen? We're not actually doing anything with it, are we? No. Still the same amount of power being generated. How do I turn you on? Hello? Alright, I think I might need a lever. Engage in power! And oh my god, now we're inputting 900,000 RF a tick. But let's see, this should be running through the fuel pretty quickly. That's what I wanted. I wanted to go through it very fast. That's good. Heat levels rising, energy, dude, that's crazy. We have insane power now. I mean, not that it wasn't insane already, but now we got real crazy power. Okay, so that's one component done. The depleted LEU is done. Now it's in tiny piles of plutonium, which means we need the fuel reprocessor of depleted uranium nuclear fuel. So we need to get enriched uranium nuclear fuel. Oh, I might die. It might kill me. Ready. Suit. I'm dead. Third death of the series. All right, do not pick that stuff up. Okay. Add IC to suit, hazmat. I think that's what we need. Hazmat. Or one of these two should work, right? You would think. Oh my god. But this is from industrial craft. So I'm thinking we need the hazmat. So if we do add IC2, I know there's a face thing. It's a scuba helmet, I guess I have to have. Scuba helmets, and where the, is it rubber boots? I think it's, or static boots maybe? Rubber boots. I'm taking a gamble. Alright, let's de-robe. I think this is it. Can I touch it now? Yes, so now we can do it. Alright, let's trash our death notice. Alright. Now we can touch it. This stuff is also far easier to make, but also, as you can see, it generates a lot less power. So we just turn that on. I say less, but we're still generating quite a bit here. So now we're only inputting, only in air quotes, 665,000 tick. As compared to the 900 that we were doing earlier. But it is a lot easier to make a bunch more of that fuel. So there we go. We're getting all this good stuff now. And still not putting that big of a dent in our induction matrix, so that's good. Let's see what we have now. Depleted uranium. Cool. So let's go home. And then a tiny pile of plutonium can come from a fuel reprocessor, which I don't think we have. Fuel reprocessor. Request all that jazz. We can either request this as well. And can I craft, please? There's one craft. Going to redo that. And then craft all that. So now we have whatever that is. I need to re-request it again. And we should have a fuel reprocessor. Yes, this is a quest. Cool. Let's slap it in right there, and then let's slap in depleted uranium. And there's our tiny piles of plutonium. And we get uranium 238 out of it, a lot of it, which can be used for the MOX nuclear fuel, which is what we need to make the fuel cells for the IC2 nuclear thing, which is going to be great. All right, so let's see. We should. I'm just gonna throw this away for now. Depleted uranium fuel, uranium 238, tiny piles of plutonium. We should, in theory. Oh, we gotta wait for the empowered thing to craft, but Melodic alloy should be ours now. Let's see. And I think you're done, if that's what you're saying. Nope, not yet. Oh, this is the oxide version, which means we need to just smelt it down, I think. Yeah. So we just smelt it down. It should turn to the depleted fuel that we need. And Melodic alloy block acquired. Very nice. So that quest gave us these melodic energy conduits, which can output 327,000 RF a tick. Very nice. I'll probably put it wherever we empower things. But with that being said, I think it's time to claim any other quests that we may have acquired accidentally. I guess I didn't claim this from last episode? Or something, I don't know. Ender IO, alloy smelter upgraded that. And yeah. So let's toss this stuff. And let's see what we get. Transformer upgrade. And that could be useful, actually. Mana dust, not really useful. Not that useful. And not useful. Not really useful. I mean, yeah. This could be... That's actually slightly useful. So we actually got something slightly useful for once. Nice.